Today, I want to talk to you about the top 12 profitable items to resell. And I think I'm going to have two more at the end, one or two more at the end. So stay tuned. So let me welcome you to this exciting exploration into the products and items that we can purchase and resell them. And reselling really is buying something for a lower price and then selling it for a higher price. And it's getting things that would be that higher price. So you're getting them lower, different sources, different places, whether you're getting it out in the world or retail arbitrage or wholesalers. There are so many different ways to get it. You can even get it on the reselling sites, these lower item products, and run with it. So I just wrote a little bit down, so I'm going to be looking down just every once in a while. So excuse me, I want to make sure I get everything in. So let's talk about everything that we can to recharge your reselling business, or if you're just getting started, to get it started on a high note. You hear my birds? Only when I do videos. Well, not only, but. So anyway, I want to talk about helping you build a successful, profitable reselling business. So if you haven't watched me before, my name is Marion, and I am a reseller on Poshmark. I also resell a little bit on eBay, a little bit on Facebook Marketplace, and I send into the Real, and now I sell out of my closet. I like the closet better than the auctions right now, so my picture is not crooked, which means I'm crooked. So let's see if I can get me uncrooked. No, that may be more crooked. All right, let's try that. There we go. All right. So we're going to talk about from trendy fashion to cutting edge electronics. Let's dive into these gems and treasures that you could find and go hunt for in the thrift stores. Does that sound good to you? All right, so we are going to have 12. I started with 11, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start with 12 things that you can sell. And some of them sell better on different markets. So I'll also help you with that part of it. And some of them you can buy from different markets. Sorry, I'm in your face today. I really want to make sure that I get everything. All right, so let's start with the number one thing. Now, none of these, I'm not saying the number one thing. Number one, none of these are in order, but these are different things that you can sell. These are different things that I have sold. I believe 12 out of the 12, but I think the extra one or two I haven't. I think that's how it is. So let's just start with clothing. So here's the great thing about clothing. You can start reselling soon as you are finished with this video, because you know there are things in your closet that you don't wear, that you haven't worn for a couple of years. Get rid of them. So clothing is my number one on my list. It's no longer number one in my closet. So clothing, you can find your own clothes out of your closet. You know what's trending, maybe you don't, but most likely you do, and it's easier. It's easier to just start from your own closet. However, if you're already reselling and you have these profitable items, then great. Just know that you can put clothing in your closet, and you can sell clothing on so many different social media avenues. Poshmark seems to sell a lot of clothing. eBay, you can sell your clothing on. Mercari, I really gave up pretty much because I just did. But you can also sell clothing on there. I'm not telling you to give up. I know some people sell on Kidizen. They sell kids' clothing and their mom's clothing because they have that section on there. Then you have totally, don't mind me, I'm having brain freezes today. I don't know why. I didn't have my second cup of coffee. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. So, or any of my vitamins or supplements or anything. So clothing you can get from thrift stores. You can get from all the online social platforms I just mentioned that you can sell on if you get them for the right price. You can get them from wholesalers. I'm trying to think. What else? Oh, some people do drop shipping. And with drop shipping and some clothing, you can put your own labels on them. But I like making a higher profit, so I stick to thrift stores. Sometimes I do retail arbitrage. If you don't know what that is, it is when you go to stores and they have a big sale. Like I've done this. I never find the really good things like other resellers do, but where you can get something for like 80% off from TJ Maxx or Marshalls that's a name brand and really make good money on it. I see some of these people paying $2 for these things, so that's fantastic. All right, so clothing, great thing to sell, but make sure you're in trend. I left out Depop. Depop is so trendy, and other sites are Grail, Vestiaire, the Real Thread Up, but they are more luxury, not really luxury items, but better name brands, bigger name brands, what's in trend. So that basically applies to all of these items that I'm going to be talking about, all of those different places, and I'm sure I left a couple out, but I will tell you with each next item where I think they sell the best or where they sell the best for me. I can only tell you from my experiences and experiences I've heard from other resellers, but I'll tell you when it's me, when it's them. So the next item is jewelry. So let me tell you, jewelry, I can't believe what a great seller it is. And for me, it is the #1 seller if I do whatnot auctions, which I rarely do, but if I do. It also sells very well around the holidays on all platforms I've found so far. And Poshmark, which is where I resell the most, it sells very well on. So as long as you get your prices right, as long as you get it for a good deal, and let me tell you, you can get buckets of jewelry. I wish I had one here to show you, but I don't. And pay $5 for them. Sometimes Salvation has them for $20, but then on the 99-cent day, if they're still there, you can get them. So you can get jewelry from anywhere. You can, again, go in your own costume jewelry box or in your real jewelry box. I don't have any of those anymore. I sold all my real jewelry. But you can look in your jewelry box or wherever it is that you keep your jewelry and start with yours. Let's go right there. At the end, we'll talk about some other jewelry and other items. So the third thing is electronics. Now, I've sold electronics and I've never gotten any back. But I hear a lot of resellers that are stopping selling electronics because people get them and they say they are broken or whatever. So all I suggest if you do sell electronics is to look at the model numbers or the code numbers or whatever it is on them, the part number that maybe somebody can change. I know someone who now engraves their initial in it, so that if they do get back a different one, and that's why sometimes people send back different ones for the returns, the ones that weren't working. And I know I'm talking about this like I didn't start with returns, but what I'm saying is sometimes people return the electronics and they falsify the real one for a different one. So, next one is toys. So, for me, toys sell very well. Plush stuffed animals sell very well. Now, some of them you won't make a lot of money on. Some of them you might. But if you get them for 50 cents, I get them for 25, 50, 75 cents, and $1. So, I mean, the ones that I make $30 on, I get for like $3. So, you'll slowly start researching and learning and doing what you have to do to find out what sells the best. Now, educational toys sell very well. So does, I gotta say, Hello Kitty. But that's not even considered a toy, but it is. So for adults and kids, Hello Kitty. Get Hello Kitty. And educational games, as I said, and anything that is a little different, like wooden toys sell very well, but you can sell any kind of toys, but make sure you get them at a great discount, either from thrift stores, new or used, new or secondhand, new or pre-loved. I like saying pre-loved better, but you can say it any old way, but you can get them from thrift stores and you can get them for good money. Now, the other time I look for toys is when they're having, if it's Christmas or if it's a holiday or Valentine's Day or whatever. Like some pharmacies like CVS will have a 25% off, then it goes to 50, then 75, then sometimes 90. Yeah, that's when I buy anything that's left. That's a toy, because you can sell them anytime, no matter what holiday they're for. They sell anytime. Next one's home decor. So I have found that home decor sells very well. Now, you of course want to make sure that you have the right supplies to wrap something if it's breakable. Because in the beginning, I did have a few things that were breakable that I was going to say came back, but they didn't, that people sent pictures and said that they broke. Now I learned how to pack them. Do yourself a favor. Learn how to pack. Learn how to pack from the beginning. Pet supplies. Pet supplies. Now I'm talking anything. Sometimes there's discontinued foods. Now those kind of things sell better on Amazon. I've never sold on Amazon, but this is hearsay. On Amazon, but these things also sell on eBay, and it's a good, profitable thing. People love their pets like family. I do. I have a dog and 2 birdies. So definitely pet supplies, pet related things. I sell the cutest little costumes. I sell costumes for, what are they called? Dragons. The little, for little iguanas, for little, I forget what else they're called, but they're so cute. They're this big. They're holiday ones. They're unicorn ones. People buy them. So if you can find them, at the pet store, when they're having their 50, 75% off holiday sale, buy them. I bought the little sweaters and ugly Christmas sweaters for little dragons, iguanas, quite a while ago after Christmas, and they were like 75% off, and I'm just finished getting rid of them. So, but they definitely sell. Things you wouldn't think, you know. Health and beauty. So the only things I've sold from this item is new nail polishes, new makeups, make sure it's new, and I'm trying to think what else, because it's when I have things that, you know, I buy really, really cheap and think I'm going to use them. Start with your own things. Go look through your bathroom drawer or wherever you keep your makeup, your vanity, and see if you have anything that you can sell that's not outdated and that you bought but never used or got for free. Some people sell their Ipsy things. It's definitely worth it. And again, and the funny thing is, this is going to be the next items. So I'm going to put it in together. This is health and beauty. The next one that is number 8 is discontinued items. So anything discontinued. Health and beauty is one of those. If you can find discontinued items, you can make more money on it. I do not do that at the moment, but I am going to be doing that within, I would say, in the beginning of 2024. It's going to be something else I add into my business, but I hear from great resellers that you can make a lot of money on these things. And think about it. Like, I have this lotion from Victoria's Secret, the only one that I do not mind using. I don't mind the smell. It smells good. Yeah. Well, when I used to buy it at Victoria's Secret, it was like $15, $20. Now I'm willing to pay $35 for it because it's discontinued. So, but I don't use it often or buy it often. But I'm just saying, people do want the things that they love. Think about makeup that you've been using for years and all of a sudden they discontinue it. What is that? Or some people, perfumes. Now, they say that you should sell perfumes new. But like, I know resellers who will argue everything that's left in that bottle is new. So some will say 3/4 bottle new because it's perfume. I have sold cologne before, but it was brand new in box. I'm going to be selling more. But discontinued items in anything, home goods, any of the things I'm talking about, if something's discontinued, you can sell if you find it. Sporting goods and items. So with sporting goods, I'm talking, it could be anything. It could be things for hunting. It could be things for bowling. It could be things for tennis. It could be badminton. Whatever. The items and the athleisure, the athletic wear sells well. Again, just find out what people are wearing, what they're doing most of, and this is going to change. It may change season to season. It may change. Think about how everything changed when COVID happened. Athletic wear was the #1 selling thing because people were working from home. So, sporting goods, athletic wear, you can sell on almost any platform. Now, you can also sell that athletic wear on the higher price platforms, the luxury, if that's what you get. So you really have so many different places that you can sell that kind of thing on. And I hope I mentioned Facebook Marketplace in the beginning, because that's a great place to sell. You can sell anything on there, and you can sell it where you ship it, or you meet somewhere to pick it up. And now different places, I don't think we have them here yet in New York, but different places have places where you can meet that are safe and have cameras so that you can exchange items. We don't have it yet, like I said. The 10th thing is books. So books are the type, of thing that you have to really look into to see what people are looking for, what's selling now, what are the best sellers. There are some things that'll sell great forever if they're first editions, but you need to do research on all these. Like you're doing research right now, research the individual items, products that you want to sell. Limited edition sneakers. So I've only sold 1 pair of these in my life because I never find them, but you can. And I know people who just sell sneakers, but these limited edition sneakers sell the best. I even know someone who opened up a retail store to sell those limited edition sneakers. So keep a lookout for them, but you'll have to do the studying on that because I have no clue. But I do know that they sell like a MF. So then we have my favorite. Vintage. Vintage, any of these items, kind of like the discontinued. For me, vintage jewelry sells the best. That's because I buy vintage jewelry the most. So I used to have a retail store, so I have lots of clothing, like thousands of items. No kidding. Can't sell them. I'm trying. I can't even get all of them online. There are too many. But then I started getting jewelry. I had to research and learn first, and that sells great, and you can make a good profit. Some people see the jewelry in thrift stores, and they put it there for 25 cents. 25 cents! Because they think it looks old and rusty, yet it could be silver. But I don't even focus on the silver or the gold. Well, I'm looking. But I look for antique type things, vintage type things. But I also get costume jewelry, which I did. That's number 2 on my list. Beautiful. Okay, so vintage jewelry sells. Vintage home goods sells. Vintage clothing sells. And I'm sure vintage everything sells. Just get it for the right price. If you can get it for a good price, then you got a good deal. Garage sales and estate sales, I didn't mention before. Garage sales are better for getting better prices. But you have to have cash for 99% of them. So just make sure you have cash on you. Now, that was number 12. So here's your extra bonuses. Designer bags. Now, bags sell well, so that's an extra bonus. But designer bags sell the best. I have sold probably about 10 designer bags, and they really do sell well. Some of them sell better than others. Some of them you make more money on than others, so you have to really look into that. But you can send those kind of things into ThreadUp. You can send them into Vestaire. I think it's Grilled. One of them changed their names, and I'm not sure which one. But you can also sell them yourself. If you want any videos on any of these things I'm talking about that you don't know about, let me know in the comments, because I'm always happy to do a video on something that you're looking for. Last but not least, extra bonus, extra. I'm hearing from at least 3 of the resellers that I know that sell on Amazon that organic foods and products are selling very well for them. I don't really get into the foods or anything like that. I'm trying to think if I ever sold anything food, and I don't think so. But extra bonus, regular foods that are discontinued. Yeah, if they haven't expired. Get them. So, I don't know what else to say except I'll repeat. First, I'll run through all those things quickly. We got clothing, jewelry, electronics, toys, home decor, pet supplies, health and beauty. We have discontinued items in all of the categories. We have, where am I? Sporting goods, books, limited edition sneakers, and limited edition items. Look, I'm giving you all bonuses. A little thing here, a little thing there. Vintage in all these subjects. There goes the bird. That one is Neon, I think, making all that noise. Then we have designer bags, regular bags, bonus. And then organic foods, and organic anything really. And discontinued foods, but that goes with discontinued. So, what can I say except thank you for joining me on this journey into the reselling world, into the hunt, into looking for gems and treasures. And I hope this helps you a little bit. Maybe you can start a business or make your business more profitable by some of these things I told you. I know I did. I was just selling, not just, but mostly clothing. And once I added things to it, it made a big difference. And now I know a lot of you are niche sellers, but you can find a lot of these things in your niche for your closet or store. So I'm just going to wish you lots of success in your reselling business. Keep an eye out for these gems and treasures. And good luck. Let me know how you do. Let me know if I should add anything to this list. Put it down below. You can help me and others if you resell something that I didn't mention. I know there are so many things, but these are the things I know, and that's what I kind of like to share. So if you like this video, I'm losing my voice. Hold on there. If you like this video, give it a like. I'll give you some time. Here we go. If you're watching on your TV, please do what I do with resellers and with videos. Just hop on your phone and like this video. Maybe subscribe and ring that bell so you get more content like this. I know when I watch things on TV, I tend to not do that as much, but it would be great. It really helps with my ratings to push me out, to help more people like you. Eventually, in a couple of years, maybe I'll be monetized. So that will kind of be like, you know, help for you in a free way just by subscribing. It's free help. I'm not asking for anything else. So thank you so much. Go into those stores with confidence. Make sure you research first and have a good journey. But keep me updated, please. I'd love to know about your journey. Leave a comment below and just say hi. Thanks.